Hello and welcome back to Tony's Cool Tools. If it's your first time, thanks for stopping. For those of you who watch me regularly, on video 34, I did a segment called Back Saving Tools for the Woodyard. And in a few of the viewer comments was, why didn't I review the LogJaw? At that time I didn't have one. I've rectified that now, and I do have one, and that's the LogJaw. We'll be discussing it today. So I'm not only going to talk about the LogJaw tool, I'm going to show it in action. The LogJaw does not replace the log tongs. It's just another tool in your arsenal. So it makes it easier to move logs quickly and easily and without a lot of stress on your back. Many times it's not the weight of the wood, but getting a good hold of the piece of wood so you can safely move it, like this. To follow my trend on US manufactured tools, the LogJaw is proudly made in the USA. And like the Amish-made bundler that I reviewed, it comes from the great state of Michigan. As you can imagine, this tool has its beginning in the logging industry. It's made of cast steel and it weighs right in at about 3 pounds, and it's roughly 12 inches long. But let me tell you, this tool is extremely heavy-duty and functional. A little history about this tool. I spoke with the president, Beth McDonald. Beth was nice enough to spend some time with me and tell me the background of this tool. Beth told me that her father-in-law developed the tool to get pulp logs out of the woods easily and safely. Though Beth is not in the logging industry, she felt that this tool had to get into the market some way because it was so useful and functional. So after discussing it with her family, they decided to try to manufacture this tool. And Beth's goal was to manufacture this tool in the US, and not only in the US, but in her home state of Michigan, using local companies. The tool is processed at a local foundry using a process called investment casting. In addition, she also found a company that would powder coat the parts for her. And after getting all the finished parts, they bring it home and go into the garage, and it's a family affair. They assemble it and ship it out. Now here's something interesting. Beth knew she had a winner on her hands with this tool. So she went to one of the largest farm and ranch stores, I'm not going to mention the name, and they looked at the tool and said, absolutely, it's a fantastic idea, and they wanted to promote it. However, the one catch was it had to be manufactured in Asia to make it profitable. Beth decided not to go that route. She chose to stay in the US and use local companies to help her produce this product. So now that I've told you a little bit about this tool, let's go out and have some fun with this and show you how functional this tool is. So the name is LogJaw, but I think they should change their name to Fang, because if you take a look at that, it definitely looks like the fangs on a snake. Or they could call it Talon, like a hawk, if you take a look at that. Either way, but LogJaw is good as well. So the instructions on the LogJaw are very simple. It's JLC, jab, lift, carry. So I needed some help, so I asked my male model, AKA Trevor, my son-in-law, and I asked him to put his yoga pants on and his tight wife-beater t-shirts so we could get some more views, but he didn't want to do that. So we're stuck with him the way he is. So we're going to show you how to move this. So if you don't have a tractor, here's the easy way. Unlike the log tongs, which grab the log on the side here, if you notice, it's not in line with my body. Whereas when I'm using the LogJaw, it is. We'll show you how this works now. We'll just clean up our wood pile here. And the rear person just takes his, or I should say the front person, just puts it on there and lifts it up. That's how easy it is. Let's grab one more here. And it's easy to carry because it's in line with your body. So now we're going to try a little bit heavier log here to show you putting it back on the pile so it's not laying on the dirt. So if you do have a tractor and you want to load it by yourself, it's easy to just lock it in and lift it up. Same thing holds true with the small ones. So here's where the LogJaw really shines, and that is, this is a 10-foot 6-inch white pine, and we're going to move it over to the cutting area here. So this is where having two people really makes a difference. And it's super easy to carry. And now, so we don't have to cut on the ground, we'll just load this one up right over the top. Now I can cut almost at waist height. Very comfortable, and then just roll everything down. So in urban logging, if you cut them down to the length that you need, you can easily put them on your trailer. Let me show you. That's how easy it is. So here's one area that I think the LogJaw really excels in, and that is we're going to be doing some speed loading here of the bucked up logs. Now this is 28 inches from the ground, and most of us do a clean and jerk and put it inside, and I can see some chiropractor bills there. But with the LogJaw, it makes it super easy for guys to get it inside there without hurting themselves. Let me show you. Now tell me that isn't an easy way of doing it. So hopefully you found the video informative, and if nothing else, entertaining. And remember, if one LogJaw is good, two is even better. I'll have all the information in the info section below on the LogJaw, as far as the link and costs on it or pricing on it. So remember, pass it forward, make the world a better place. And don't be a tool. Watch Tony's Cool Tools. Until I see you next time, goodbye.